Alright, so Money in the Bank is coming this Saturday, and I thought it'd be good to make a video just before, I guess just before the match starts. So I thought this would be really interesting, and sorry for the PNG in the corner. I have pink eye, so basically I can't really show my face right now, so I am gonna keep that low key. So here we go. So Cody Rhodes teams with Jey Uso against John Cena and Logan Paul. That's the main event for Money in the Bank. Now I've watched Money in the Bank in the past, and honestly they've been really good. A lot of disappointments and also some shockers. So I'm gonna try to make my predictions and see how this goes. Let's go. Well, since this one's here, I'm going to save this one for a little bit. But let's start from the bottom because I think that's a good way to start. Okay, so there's one, two, three, four. Four matches that day. Okay, so last year I think Money in the Bank was with, I think, Damian Priest and Seth Rollins, right? I think that was the match. And then Drew McIntyre won the men's Money in the Bank, which Jay was really close. And I thought Jay really deserved it, but I don't know. With Drew McIntyre, it was interesting because he was like, "I'm gonna do the Money in Bank as soon as I win," and then he cashed it in that night. Obviously, lost due to CM Punk, so that was kind of I guess that started like the beef with Seth and CM Punk from there. So let's start from the bottom with Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch and Lyra. This is a really interesting one. So a little bit about this one. This was back at WrestleMania where Becky Lynch came back and basically won with Lyra, and they won the tag teams together. Surprisingly enough, it ended well. I guess we'll read this real quickly. The WWE Money in the Bank Lyra will once again defend the Women's Intercontinental Championship against Becky Lynch. At Backlash, Valkyria retained the title against Lynch in an explosive contest, only to be viciously assaulted by the Man after the bell. So, yep, that if you guys remember that match. The title holder responded by attacking Becky during a triple threat in the Money in the Bank qualifying, resulting in a brawl took Lynch out of the bound and allowed Roxanne Perez to pin Natalia. The following week, Man went off on the WWE Universe, reason she took so much time off from WWE, and vowed to show the women's locker room what it's like to be held down by the Man. What will happen when the two determined Irish superstars clash at Money in the Bank? Well, I am going to have to say Becky's gonna win. To be honest, I'm gonna say Becky's gonna win. Just cause I say that, because I think Lyra's been in for a while, and I think Lyra kind of already. I don't know. I guess it's kind of for someone new. I think it's been kind of boring with Lyra being Intercontinental. I feel like she's going like the same person the entire time. Or well, this could also go another way. Becky loses and Becky goes to Hollywood, because I've heard there are rumors that Becky's gonna be like going to Hollywood and stuff like that. So this might be her few last matches. Could be. That could be a way of saying it. So, you know what? I'm gonna put my bets that Lyra will retain. Sorry, I'm just gonna say Lyra's gonna retain, but I think someone else will take over later. They're just trying to find that one person. So I think Lyra's gonna retain this one. And we're going up here, the women's Money in the Bank. So a chance to greatness awaits six superstars. They attempt to retrieve the Money in the Bank contract dangling above the ring. The winner of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match has a 100% record of turning a contract into gold. Alexa captured the first spot in the high-stakes Battle of the Rungs when she overcame Chelsea Green and Mission in the explosive triple threat. Roxanne Perez grabbed the next spot by overcoming Natalia and Becky Lynch. We have Rhea Ripley triumph over Kairi Sane and Riptide after an early Zoe Stark injury transformed into a stakes to triple threat into 101. That was pretty crazy. I don't know if that was actually intentional, but that kind of sucked. SmackDown's newest Giulia earned her way in the Money in the Bank with a huge triple threat victory over Zelina and as well as Charlotte Flair. That was an interesting one. I actually expected that because I think with Charlotte Flair it's kind of like it's kind of like slowing down on me. Naomi qualified. That was actually a really good one. I did not expect Naomi to win that one, but at the same time, I think that's a good shot. I feel like this year with Money in the Bank has been a lot of upsets. And Naomi qualifying, I think that's perfect. Stephanie won the against Liv and Ivy. I think that was pretty fair. I think they're really pushing Stephanie because she just came from NXT. So I think they're really, really pushing her. So out of the six, who is gonna take it? You know what? I am going to have to say it seems like they're pushing pretty hard for Stephanie. I think Stephanie's going to win it. I'm going to say Stephanie's going to win. Stephanie or Roxanne? No, I'm going to go with Stephanie. I think Stephanie's going to win it. Stephanie's going to win the Money in the Bank for this one. Now the Money in the Bank ladder match for the men's, who will alter his career in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. 6 superstars would chase destiny as they tried to capture the Money in the Bank contract in this death-defying matchup. Solo won the first spot. LA Knight grabbed the second. Penta locked up the third. Seth Rollins became the fourth. Andrade won the fifth, and of course El Grande Americano won the last spot, which is insane. I think that was the biggest upset because I think everyone really thought CM Punk was gonna win it, and yeah, no, Grande Americano won it. I mean, I've talked to my wife about it. Like, I was kind of upset that he won, but I think she kind of liked it and she thought it was funny. She didn't seem too angry about it, so I guess it's just me and a few other crybabies out there. But I think it's an interesting move. It's definitely a big upset, got people talking, which is good. And, overall, if you get more people upset, the more they talk about it, the better marketing you're gonna have in business. So, what are you gonna do, right? Now, who do I think is gonna win? Well, ideally, Seth should win, but because she's kind of already like the final boss character already, I don't think he really needs it. He can probably get a shot anyways. And honestly, I think CM Punk is probably going to interfere and stuff like that. So I think 2 people could win this. I think it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be El Grande Americano might take it, or Solo, but I think El Grande is gonna take it. El Grande will take this one. I really think he will, and he's probably gonna turn his Money in the Bank thing to like America thing. I think he's gonna take it, El Grande Americano, because it really looks like they're pushing Chad Gable and El Grande at the same time. I think El Grande is gonna take it. He's gonna win this one. All right, Cody and Jey Uso, John Cena, and Logan Paul. One of the biggest tag team matches in WWE history. I wouldn't say in history, but it will take place inside the Intune Dome of Inglewood. Cody Rhodes will team up with the heavyweight Jey Uso on the undisputed WWE Champion John Cena and Logan Paul. Since attacking the American Nightmare at WWE Relation Chamber, Cena vowed to ruin wrestling and since dethroned Rhodes for his record-breaking 17th world title. Cena attempted to help Paul win the heavyweight as another way to enact this master plan, but Rhodes returned for the first time since the Showcase of the Immortals dropped Cena with a crossroads and issued a challenge for the Money in the Bank. Can the former tag teams Rhodes, Uso save professional wrestling, or Cena will continue his reign on terror alongside the Maverick? So, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so here's going to go 2 ways. I'm going to actually take back my victory. I think it's going to go to Seth. Now, what's going to happen? Seth will cash out that night. He'll either cash it out on John Cena or Jey. And I think that would create a lot of drama because from there, Cody kind of has to decide who to let win because Cody is friends with Seth. And that's going to create a whole new drama thing. So I think Seth will win cash. And he'll cash it that night onto Jey or John Cena. That will be an interesting one. It's going to be one of those two. Most likely it will probably be Jey Uso. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did with John. So that would be an interesting one. I think they'll do that. I really think they'll do that. That would be really interesting. So those are my bets. That's the thing that's going to happen. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.